We all knew this day would come, and here it is. Strangers Chapter 3. Is it as bad as we were all expecting?
Well, yes.
Perhaps even worse. Yes, dear viewer, we're back to conclude this circus. How exciting. The Strangers, what was once a one-off random scary movie that was, pretty decent, has been transformed into a 3-part illogical chase sequence. I do love learning more about these killers that were 1,000 times more terrifying as mysterious, faceless, evil people that could be anyone.
Because of the implication.
Like, yes.
Please.
Keep telling me more about these people that I don't care to learn about at all. Thank you so much, Rennie Harlan, for this trilogy.
What the hell is that, dude? That didn't sound very genuine.
Sorry, what was I supposed to do?
But the most important thing, did I have fun watching this? I gotta be honest, not really. The first one I had a little bit of fun with. The second one, less so. This one, it took me 2 days to watch it. I'm just gonna be real. This is not something I was looking forward to watching. If I'm gonna waste my time watching this thing, I wanna make some money in the process, so welcome to the video. Sometimes I can't help but fall asleep when I watch a movie like this, but it doesn't help that sometimes I struggle to sleep. But thanks to today's sponsor, Manta Sleep, I don't have to worry about sleeping soundly anymore. If you're like me and you used to struggle going to sleep, then you're going to love this. It's their sleep sound mask. It has built-in razor-thin headphones, so if you like to listen to white noise or a podcast while you go to bed, then these are perfect for you. Oh my God, I can't see
anything.
Perfect. Oh, I can't see. They completely black out your vision, and they're built for side sleepers, even with the headphones, so they're perfect for me, and they're extremely comfortable. They've got these C-shaped eye cups for comfortable side sleeping, so if you're interested in improving your sleep, go to mantasleep.com and use discount code Elvis for 10% off. Thank you so much to Manta Sleep for sponsoring this video. Now back to the review. During the post-credits scene for part 2, we see Maya, the protagonist of the first 2 movies and this one, wearing the pinup girl mask, but it's left ambiguous as to why. Oh my God, is she going to be a new stranger? Is she replacing Pinup Girl? That would be absolutely ridiculous. I can't even imagine a world where that would happen. I really can't. So I guess we'll learn why that happened during this movie. They were definitely leaning heavily on that post-credit scene to drum up hype for this third movie. You can tell because on the poster, Maya is peeking out from behind the Pinup Girl mask. Oh my God, it's so spooky. Was she Pinup Girl the whole time? That would be crazy. No. During the end of Chapter 2, Maya was on the run from the Strangers, and during the final altercation, Pinup Girl seemingly died. And so Chapter 3 starts with the sound of silence playing, which is probably what could be heard in the theaters when this debuted. I'm assuming as such because I didn't go see it in the theaters myself. We follow this new girl named Claire as she rides into town. She stays at a motel where the Strangers ding-dong ditch her, and then they break in. Surprise! It's the Pinup Girl, but isn't she dead? What happened? What's going on here? Claire awakens in a mysterious dark place tied to a chair with Dollface in front of her. Dollface puts Claire's glasses on, and I guess Claire's eyesight is so dog shit that she didn't recognize the mask until her glasses were put on when Dollface was standing directly in front of her, like within inches of her face. She must be like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys or something. She's got the eyes of a 98-year-old corpse. It's so funny. Like, why did Dollface put her glasses on her in the first place? How did she know how poor Claire's eyesight is? She acts like she can't see anything without her glasses, which is directly contradicted by what we are shown. And then Pinup puts the glasses on her, and then she immediately screams, as if she's just now seeing the stranger for the first time. Like, oh, here are your glasses, you need them to see how spooky I am, because she kills her right afterward. These people really care about spooking the people they kill. It's very important to them. Also, a single stab in the stomach would not result in the victim dying within a few seconds. It would take quite a bit longer to actually die from the blood loss. Ah yes, the old stab to the gut, instant death. What is this, Call of Duty?
Be advised, your teammate got their ass kicked.
Anyway, Sackhead and Pinup share a kiss with their masks on still, because they can never take off their masks. That's part of the code. Not even when their victim is dead. They always have to have the masks on.
Do you guys think that a normal mask of me would look good?
Oh my God.
And if there was, would you guys wear it?
And then the movie shares the definition of serial killer with us. It's very corny. I know it says the word stranger in there. I see it, yes. It's very clever. We get the title screen. Now we return to where we left off in chapter 2. That Claire kill was in the past and they jump into the future. I've gotta be honest, I am not entirely sure why they put that first kill in the movie. The girl they kill doesn't matter at all. It's just like a random introduction. Like, hey, this is them killing this girl. All right then, let's continue where the plot left off. Title screen. Sackhead, or the Scarecrow, I suppose he's called. I've been calling him Sackhead in the past 2 videos. I mean, he's wearing a sack on his head, so I don't think he's cool enough to have the name Scarecrow, to be honest, but I guess I'll call him that. He chops up his dead girlfriend before carrying her to his truck and driving away. And when I say chopped up, I don't mean he like chopped her into bits to make her easier to carry. Instead, he kind of just like chops into her chest a couple times because he's mad or something. Anyway, the strangers don't even attempt to search for Maya, which is very unlike them, by the way. If these were the strangers I've been learning about for the past 2 films, I would expect them to follow Maya across the country to kill her. In fact, I would expect them to follow her across the sea, into China, across the entire Great Wall. But since Pinup is dead, well, I guess we can take a break. Maya wanders around the forest until she comes across a lonely church or a chapel. She enters and it looks eerily like the chapel from Resident Evil Village. Maybe this is what all small churches look like. I don't go to church, so I wouldn't know. I just thought the resemblance was kind of cool. It made me think of something good for a second, so I took note of it. She looks at the Jesus statue, decides to play the piano for some weird reason, and then the weird homie Gregory from the previous movie appears, and he's all like, "Still alive, huh?" Not a red flag at all. I wonder who he could be. He pours a shot for himself and Maya, and he's like, "Sit down, what are you doing over there staring at me like that?" Well, he didn't literally say that, but he said it with his face.
Hell no.
I don't know, man. If I were her, I'd be trying to figure out if there's an exit somewhere closer to me than to you, and I'd be trying to figure out how I could most effectively hop over those pews without getting close to you. He says some creepy shit. She runs away, finds the weird sheriff from the previous movie, gets in his car, and he's extremely slow to communicate. She'll say something, and he'll just stare at her for a full minute before responding.
Yeah.
After a full year has passed, she finally manages to trick him to get out of the car so she can hijack it and drive off. Finally, she's in an escape vehicle.
Yahoo!
The last thing she should do is not look where she's driving, because ending up in an accident right now when you are in the town of hell would be kind of inconvenient. Oh, what's that? She gets in an accident. You know, naturally. Yeah, that would happen. Wow, what an idiot. Almost immediately after she crashes into a tree, Scarecrow grabs her out of the front seat, ties her hands, and throws her in the back of his truck. How come everybody just magically knows where Maya is at all times? She is conscious throughout all of this, so why wouldn't she try and use her feet to throw herself from the bed of the truck? Or at least try to kick open the bed of the truck so she could slide out. While she should be experiencing some shock at this point, her not attempting to escape goes against Maya's survival instincts displayed throughout the rest of the trilogy. And why didn't Scarecrow knock her out first? Why not bind her feet? Why not throw her inside the truck cab? Why not do any of the million things that would prevent her from escaping? Pinup, unmasked now, is dead in the back as well. We learn that Scarecrow is the sheriff's son, and the sheriff knows about the murders and helps cover them up. I know, all of this is very enthralling and unexpected. We see Scarecrow kill a random person in the woods with an axe as a kid. The kill is extremely sloppily filmed. You can tell the guy on the ground is holding the axe to his chest as it wriggles around. Was this the first or second take? I'm not sure. It looks terrible. Scarecrow brings Maya back to a barn of some kind, where he throws Pinup's body into a wood chipper. Maya's brother-in-law, Howard, and friends arrive in town, and they ask the locals in a diner about Maya's whereabouts. That nearly everybody, if not everyone, in this town knows about the strangers. Scarecrow tattoos a smiley on Maya as she's passed out, the same smiley tattoo that others in this town share, so she's kind of like being indoctrinated into their club against her will. Wow, I wonder who this Gregory guy is. I wonder who he could be. I swear, a newborn could figure out what's going on in this movie. This next part is fucking hilarious. She wakes up and he's like, "Put this on, bitch."
I'm not asking.
And he forces the pinup mask on her. He stares at her with the mask on for a long while, admiring it.
You know what that is? Simply lovely.
Maya pushes him away and he storms away like, "Dang it, I'll make you my new girlfriend one day, you'll see." Howard and friends follow the sheriff around, trying to figure out what they're really up to around here. So the chief is casually dragging a corpse in a body bag as Maya's sister calmly asks, "Is that her?"
Is that her?
That's an opaque fucking body bag. Do you even have eyes? And why the fuck are you all so relaxed about this? None of you are even remotely concerned with the fact that the sheriff is just haphazardly dragging a corpse across the ground and into his car? Later, Scarecrow and Dollface get Maya into their truck and they force the mask on her again. Now she's one of the team. We're all friends now. It's like the team's back together again. Surely Maya will go along with everything. It would be a shame if she betrayed us at some point. I can't imagine that happening though.
Because she loves us.
We've only been tormenting her for like the past 3 movies straight.
Oh my God.
What is kind of interesting about this movie versus the other two is that it puts you in the shoes of the strangers as they stalk their prey, but it's very short-lived. They do the whole, "Is Tamra here?"
Is Tamra here?
But this time, Maya is there observing, behind the pinup girl mask. She's kind of just standing there awkwardly while the other two perform this murder like they normally would. Scarecrow is not really fond of the fact that Maya isn't participating. You know, he wants her to be part of the team. She's signed up, right? She's got the tattoo, she's got the mask. She's basically part of us now. So he tries to force her to kill one of the people that they kidnapped. To his surprise, she refuses. Oh my God, how could she? They didn't bind her hands, by the way. Very smart decision. Maya uses Dollface's machete against her and kills her. Scarecrow likes that though. He's all bricked up now.
Nah, she got you blushing, twin? Oh, hell no, twin. You gotta lock up, twin.
Well, he did ask her to kill one, and she didn't disappoint, so maybe that's why he likes her. Technically, she obeyed. Afterward, he guides Maya's hand, and the two of them kill the woman that they abducted earlier together. So Maya is now Scarecrow's new companion. He really likes her, you know. She's got the sauce, and he's hungry. Dollface, she didn't have the sauce. And Scarecrow wants some flavor. It's also pretty funny to me how he would trust Maya even after she killed Dollface. Like, this guy is so moronic. It's a miracle he's been able to get away with this for so many years. So we go back to Howard and friends. They follow the sheriff all fucking day and somehow expect him not to notice. Surprise, surprise! The sheriff notices, and he leads them to the death barn where Marcus, this guy, hired by Howard, investigates, trying to find Maya. He's killed by the sheriff. By the way, remember when Maya crashed his car? Well, his car looks totally fine right now, so I'm not sure what happened. Did he get a new one? That was quick. Marcus had left Howard and his wife in a random trailer, by the way. His wife is Maya's sister, I should add. Scarecrow knows they're in there, so he spooks them by slamming on the walls and walking on the ceiling. Howard is extremely smart. He has a handgun, so he's protected, right?
I've got a gun!
Well, no, because he wastes all of his ammunition shooting at nothing.
Ever fired your gun up in the air and gone, ah?
No, I have not ever fired my gun up in the air and gone, ah.
Yeah, he shoots at the sounds. Very smart. Scarecrow does what he loves to do in these movies, and he drives his truck directly into the trailer. I'm not sure how this truck survives the constant abuse that Scarecrow puts it through. I mean, it's a super truck. I know that the mechanic in town is a bit strange, so he probably just puts in a lot of work for Scarecrow, but Jesus Christ. Scarecrow somehow knows that the person inside the trailer with the gun is out of ammo, because he simply walks right on in with his axe. Not a fear in the world. Fortunately for him, he was right. The gun had no more ammo. Scarecrow believes that it's in his best interest to continue killing people in front of Maya. That'll surely transform her into his new serial killer girlfriend. So he kills her sister in front of her, as if he knows that this is her sister, but how would he know that? Did his father tell him? If so, when? Daddy stops by, so Scarecrow drags the body of Maya's sister to the truck that Maya is sitting in. And then he cuts Maya's restraints. You might be wondering why he's doing this. I'm guessing because he desperately wants to believe that Maya is a transformed person and won't leave town because she wants to join up with him to be a new stranger, the new pinup girl. Yes, Scarecrow is stupid, but that's nothing new. Scarecrow leaves Maya with his truck. Not only with his truck, with the body of his sister, the person that he just killed, and a shotgun, and the truck keys. He just leaves her with all that stuff, and he's like, I'm gonna go hang out with Dad for a little while. Hopefully Maya comes around. So Maya takes the truck, and she drives past a sign that says, Come back soon. Don't be a stranger. Come on, movie, please. I've had it with these stupid stranger references. I know what the movie's called. I know what the movie's called. Stop showing me in different ways what the movie's called. Being like, haha, look, this is the movie title. I know. So was Scarecrow right about Maya? Will she randomly transform into a sociopathic weirdo girlfriend after watching him kill her own sister? I mean, she has nothing left to lose, right? Somehow she tracks them back to this underground hideout that they use. How she knew where it was is beyond me. She found it in the dead of night, mind you. Whatever, dude. The sheriff is down there. She kills him. Afterward, she wanders further into this hideout and finds random edgy bullshit carved into the wall. This room has 100 candles lit, presumably for Pinup or Shelly, who died. Scarecrow shows up to the shrine and they start talking, and it's very cringe.
There's only pain in you now.
She was pure, my only light in the darkness.
My God.
I feel like I'm listening to early 2000s butt rock lyrics. Jesus Christ, dude. Turns out Gregory was Scarecrow all along. I know, a huge surprise. You never saw it coming. You know, given the tattoo, extremely weird vibes and everything. I never saw it coming, did you? No offense, Gabriel Basso, the guy who's playing Gregory, but your face just pisses me off, dude. I don't know what it is. It's made even worse when he sniffs her like a dog. I know he's supposed to be this serial killer weirdo, but they're laying it on a little bit thick here. Maya tricks him by getting all romantical before, surprise, surprise, she pulls a Jon Snow and kills the weirdo. She then exits the hideout with the Scarecrow mask in hand. Oh my God, does this mean that she's the new stranger? The movie ends, thank fuck. But yeah, that's it. Apparently this movie cost 8.5 million USD to make, and it made a little bit over 9 million, so they made some money from this movie. It's hard to believe, I know. I am happy that I never have to talk about this series ever again. I'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye.